Beyond the rolling hills and picturesque vineyards of Piedmont, Italy, lies the Langhe, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where history, tradition, and world-renowned wines intertwine. Imagine medieval villages nestled amidst a patchwork of sun-drenched vineyards. It is home to the legendary Barolo and Barbaresco, the king and the queen of Italian wines. But the Langhe's magic extends far beyond these iconic reds. Unearth the playful charm of Dolcetto, the refreshing elegance of Arnais, and the countless other treasures hidden beneath the region's sun-kissed soil. In today's episode, we'll sample some of the best food and wine the Langhe has to offer, and savor the breathtaking landscapes that birth these truly remarkable wines. Let's go! We hired a private driver to take us on a tour through the Langhe. It's about an hour drive from our home base of Turin. Our driver, Giorgio, is a wealth of information on all things Piemonte and Italy, and an all-around great guy. We chose half of the places in the itinerary based on our own research and asked him to recommend the rest. This gave us a good mix of well-known places and local secrets. Bordering the Langhe to the north, Roero is a smaller wine region known for its elegant Arnais wines made from the region's native grape. Our first stop was to Matteo Correggia wines. The current vineyard was established by the late Matteo Correggia in 1985 from land he inherited from his father. Matteo possessed a strong vision to elevate the reputation of Roero wines and showcase their potential to the world. While Roero was primarily known for their Arnais wine, he believed the region's unique terroir could produce wines that rivaled the acclaimed offerings of neighboring Langhe. Matteo embraced experimentation, introducing sustainable practices and even venturing into planting Sauvignon Blanc grapes alongside the native Arnais and Nebbiolo. This vision and spirit is carried on by his family today. For the tasting, we got to pick 5 of their wines. We are already familiar and quite love their basic Arnais and Roero reds, so we tried the more unusual ones. The Maroon, or Barbera Superiore, is complex tasting, unlike the Barberas we're used to. We especially love the Roero Reserva. Very well balanced, soft tannins, complex. Age-worthy but good to drink now as well. The Brachetto was also a revelation. Very aromatic, just the right amount of sweetness and a slight acidity that makes it dangerously easy to drink. Our guide Samantha was truly delightful and made our experience extra enjoyable. We also had the privilege to talk to Matteo's wife Ornella, who was very gracious and accommodating. On George's recommendation, we booked lunch at LÁromatorio in the charming town of Neive. For starters, we had the vitello tonato, a famous Piedmontese dish of rare veal with a sauce made from tuna. Very good and exactly as we expected. The tallarin is a local variety of pasta made with a lot of egg yolks, making it very rich. It is also quite fun to eat. The noodles are all different shapes and sizes as it is handmade. This makes for an interesting texture. It is served in a sausage ragu that is very light and subtle flavored so as not to take away from the joy of eating the pasta. The brasato is another iconic dish. It's beef braised in the famous wines of the region, in this case Barbaresco. This one was mild and slightly under-seasoned. However, the texture was fantastic, falling apart but not dry. Sauteed greens and mashed potatoes are the perfect accompaniment. We ordered 2 different Barbaresco wines to accompany our meal. They were elegant, well-balanced, and went well with the tallarin and brasato. For dessert, we ordered the local specialty, benut. It was light as air. It was chocolate-based but with a surprising aroma of almond extract. The Rabaja vineyards are widely considered to be the most prestigious in the Barbaresco DOCG appellation, and Giuseppe Cortese is the largest landowner and winemaker of the area. The Cortese family has been deeply rooted in the Barbaresco region for generations, with a family story of winemaking dating back to 1971. They cultivate in 3 distinct vineyards, Rabaja, Trifolera, and Asili. Each vineyard boasts unique characteristics like soil composition and sun exposure, resulting in wines with subtle variations in their profile. Our guide was the founder's daughter. She was also quite accommodating and gave us a good insight not only to the winery but to the region as well. They have a Chardonnay which has a unique flavor, ripe fruits, touch of oak, but no malolactic fermentation. Their red wines are quite savory. Being young, they were still acidic and tannic, but have all the right ingredients to be a truly special wine in 10 years' time. Giuseppe Cortese wines represent a blend of family heritage, respect for tradition, and a commitment to crafting exceptional Barbaresco wines that showcase the region's unique terroir. Wrapping up day 1 of our tour, we quickly stopped by the town of Barbaresco. It's the heart of the prestigious Barbaresco DOCG wine region. The town boasts an abundance of wine cellars and enotecas. Top of the hill is the imposing ruins of the medieval Barbaresco castle. The Enoteca Regionale del Barbaresco is housed in an old church building. They have literally created a temple for wine. It's day 2 of our Langhe wine tour. Been quite unlucky with the weather. The 2 days we have picked were the only 2 days it rained in weeks. For our first stop, our driver took us to the best viewpoint in Barolo, the Belvedere de La Morra. From here, you can see most of the entire valley, and on a clear day, you can see 7 castles. From there, we headed to the town of Barolo and walked up to the Barolo Castle, perched at the highest point, didn't have time to go inside the museum, but there was time for a quick wine tasting at the Comunale Faletti di Barolo. They had self-serve wine tasting machines that you operated via prepaid card. We tried Barolos from 4 different areas: Barolo, La Morra, Monferrat, and Serralunga. Out of the 4, Monferrat is our favorite. It had just the right balance of oak, tannins, and fruitiness. Our first winery stop for the day was at Agricola Gianpiero Marrone. This family-owned winery, now in its 4th generation, has been crafting high-quality wines for over a century. Tasting was held at their lovely restaurant with an amazing view. Today, we're just here for the wines. The Vermentino, dubbed as the King's favorite, was good but quite familiar. The Viognier, on the other hand, was very aromatic and the fruit flavor was quite unusual. The Barbera Superiore was pretty special. The nose reminded me of vermouth, with the aroma of prunes. San Carlo was easy to drink and well balanced. The Barbaresco and Barolo were both done in the old style, no oak. They were young and still quite tannic, and will definitely benefit from more aging. Along with the wine tasting, Agricola Marrone also provides an immersive tour through their facilities. And they were the most beautiful facilities in this tour. This allows visitors to delve into the history and passion behind the Marrone family legacy, making it a captivating stop on any journey through the Barolo DOCG. For lunch, we booked the table at Buon, Padre, a historic establishment steeped in tradition and renowned for its warm hospitality. Its history dates back to the beginning of the Langhe. The building, both inside and out, was quite humble, but the food blew us away. We had the best tajarin we have tried on this trip. Tajarin is now officially our favorite pasta dish. It's a shame it's not easy to find outside of Piemonte. The veal chicks brasato, with carrot and sweet potato puree, is one of the best things we have ever eaten. The duck with figs was delicious as well. It was a great combination and the sauce was beautiful. The banut was also better. No almond flavor this time. It had peaches as the topping. I will also mention that Buon Padre is owned by Viberti Wines, one of our favorite Barolo winemakers. Our last stop is at Massolino Wines in Serralunga. Established in 1896, Massolino Wines is a family-owned winery with a 5-generation legacy. They are primarily known for their legendary Barolos, recognized for their balance and elegance. but also craft Barbaresco, Dolcetto d'Alba, and Langhe Bianco, each showcasing the diverse offerings of the Langhe region. Their unwavering dedication to excellence has earned them international acclaim, solidifying their position among the elite producers of Barolo and the Langhe. Their white wines were very good. Both the Riesling and the Chardonnay had unique characteristics that is unlike the same varietals from other regions. Their Dolcetto had a wonderful aroma, like Nerd's candy. I can sniff it all day. Their Barolo is powerful and tannic, made in the old style with no oak. It's great for aging. The Langhe Rosso is more accessible compared to Barolo. Ready to drink, easier to drink, and a more affordable price point. According to Giorgio, Barolo and Barbaresco are for special occasions, Dolcetto and Barbera are for everyday, and Langhe Rosso is for the weekends. Our tour and tasting session was enjoyable and informative, thanks to our wonderful guide Valentina. We were also joined by a lovely couple from Louisiana, USA. Meeting people like these add beautiful memories to our trips. We were also able to tick an item in our foodie bucket list with an excursion to the Alba White Truffle Fair. This is an annual celebration of one of the world's most prized culinary delicacies, held in the charming town of Alba, Italy. During the autumn months, the fair transforms the town into a bustling hub for foodies, showcasing the finest white truffles, wines, and other regional delicacies such as porcini mushrooms and hazelnuts. Our ticket to the fair also included a free wine glass and 2 tickets at the wine bar, allowing us another opportunity to sample some of the amazing wines from the Langhe. Took home our precious cargo and enjoyed them simply with some sunny side-up eggs. The perfect way to appreciate the truffle's wonderful aroma. Tasting Barolo wines in the stunning backdrop of the Langhe Hills, celebrating the prized Alba White Truffle, and discovering regional specialties such as tayarin in a centuries-old building. It is no wonder that foodies and winos everywhere make the pilgrimage to Piemonte. This trip has been one for the history books, and one we hope will be repeated.